Real quick, before we get started, I'm trying my best to articulate myself, and I'm not the smartest person when it comes to speech. Um, I have a hard time saying what's in my head the way I have it in my head sometimes. Like when I'm trying to communicate a point across to multiple people or my own opinion, I often find myself trying to make it simpler rather than just saying what's in my head. So I'm going to try to just do that. And if it doesn't make sense to you, excuse me, just comment below. And I'll try to explain it as best I can. Uh, or what I'm trying to say as best I can. So let's just get this going. There's a YouTuber, Matt Watson. He makes a video talking about, or I think it could have been a live stream, regarding the whole situation with there being pedophiles on YouTube who go into the comments of these kid videos, whether they just be a parent uploading a video about the kid and then other videos being a kid uploading the video themselves, like a 4-year-old, not a 4-year-old, 5-year-old. Maybe they are. I don't know. They're really young though. They don't know what's going on. They're very unaware or not very self-aware. They can't really think too well for themselves, and you have these pedophiles trying to like get them to do certain stuff or commenting on the videos where the kid is in a compromising position to kind of get I don't know, show the other people stuff like that, or maybe they'll download the video themselves and re-upload it themselves, edit it or whatever. It's disgusting. All right, pedophiles messing with other people's videos, whatever, or children's videos. Matt Watson talks about it. He's saying that it's being monetized, and when you click on these videos, you get sucked into more and more videos. And I didn't even want to experiment with that. I just took his word for it. I don't want that in my fucking feed. No, I'm good. I prefer having gaming and commentating videos in my feed. That's all I want. I'm good. I don't want anything else. Sorry for saying too much. But the problem that a lot of people are having with this guy, Matt Watson, is that when Keemstar saw this, and Matt didn't know this, okay? Let's be fair. He didn't know immediately that Keemstar saw his video and reported it to YouTube. But Keemstar was on, I guess, Twitter. I don't know where he did it. He told YouTube that, hey, you got to do something about this. And they did what they always do. They've always done this, and people may say, oh, they didn't do this. Yes, they do it. They do it, okay? They've been doing this since like 2016 when it first became popularized, that the idea of pedophiles being on YouTube and needing to get removed from YouTube. They did it with Lion Maker and a bunch of other channels. They do it. They changed the comment sections to a lot of children videos where it's like, oh, you can't comment on this child's video or whatever, just simply to stop pedophiles from interacting with these kids. Genius. All right, cool. Not genius, but they're doing something. They're doing something. It's a step in the right direction. Yet, for some unbeknownst reason, Mr. Matt Watson doesn't let it go. He keeps making more and more videos talking about the situation, live streams and such. And now it seems like, and I can understand the perspective, and this is also my perspective, it seems like he's just kind of milking it, getting more views or whatever, trying, like, I get it. I'm not saying you can't, sorry, my earbud fell out. I'm not saying that you can't talk about this and you can't continuously talk about it. But when the situation is being dealt with and yet you keep claiming that no one's doing anything about it, it's kind of shady, I'm just saying. And then like he's saying, oh, YouTubers will be affected by, ads being pulled from YouTube. Get a real job. YouTube is a real job. YouTube is ridiculously difficult. And the reason why it's difficult for people to make YouTube channels is because you have to get lucky. It doesn't matter what you upload, honestly. Let's say someone else uploaded the same thing, right? Talking about the same stuff that Matt Watson did, but it had worse quality. They were like 5 or 6 years old. They can't really articulate themselves well, or they don't have, they make it shorter something, but they talk about the same thing essentially at its core, same style of video, and yet they don't get as many views. You see what I mean? Like, people still wouldn't see it. I mean, someone else could have probably already talked about this. We don't know, but we're talking about Matt Watson because I guess he just was lucky enough to have a lot of people watch his video. He made the title right, he got the thumbnail right, all that. Got everything done right, got everyone's attention. And basically what I'm saying is YouTube is a real job, but let's not go off on a tangent. I tend to do that a lot. Then there's like YouTube wants to move comments. What was it? Basically, if you have a child-oriented video and you have inappropriate comments, you could get less ads or no ads at all, which sucks, right? That's stupid. That's not fair for all the other content creators that make content, you know? What if like there's people who make content of their kids playing sports and stuff? It's not their fault that there's pedophiles in their comment section and all that. This is how they make their money. And someone can make the argument saying, oh, why are you using your child for money or whatever? I mean, maybe they just need it. They have their reasons, essentially. What I'm saying is, it sucks because I feel like a lot of people aren't going to watch this because I'm not good at talking at all. But basically what I'm saying is all these channels and such that are being affected by it shouldn't be getting affected by it, because not every channel has to do with what's going on. Not every person has to do with what a few people are doing. And yeah, pedophiles are a problem, but I don't think a large portion or a whole group should be punished for a percentage of that group being an issue. Like, let's say the whole police thing. Some people hate police. Not every cop is trashy. A lot of cops are. Or there are a lot of situations that have been reported where cops are assholes, but not every single cop is an asshole, all right? Not every single cop is racist. Not every single cop is a bully. So it gets, when you overgeneralize police, or when you overgeneralize these types of channels, saying that they should all be punished, it's kind of unfair. Not kind of, it is unfair. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Another thing, Mr. Watson keeps making more and more videos on this, and now it just seems like he's milking it for attention. I believe that. That's my opinion. All right, I could be wrong. I understand. This is all subjective. This is not objective. This is me just giving my opinion. At least I think the whole thing that I'm doing is subjective. I could be wrong. Some of it could be objective. I don't know. I'm trying to make it subjective so that people can relate and at least understand my position. This doesn't affect me. So, you know, why are you making a video on it, CJ? It doesn't affect you. You could just be doing this just to get views yourself. You're just drawing more attention to the situation just so you can get views on your channel. I just wanted to get my opinion out there because I don't have anyone to talk to about it, right? I got my friends and whatever, and yeah, I could talk to them about it, but it'd be a very limited conversation because they're busy. There's other things that they want to do. I'm not going to try to force something upon them about pedophilia when normally we play video games and mess around, you know? And maybe every now and then we'll have a serious existential conversation, but that's every now and then. They don't want to deal with that every day, and I have a lot to say about it, and I don't want it to become me talking about something that they don't really want to talk about or feel comfortable talking about. So why not reach out to a bigger audience of people who might care about what I'm saying or want to hear more of what I'm saying? But this is a weird situation, isn't it? I mean, what could YouTube really do? And I don't think this is a permanent fix, the whole comments thing. I think this is a temporary fix. I think they're doing the best they can. But to say that they're doing nothing makes no sense to me. I mean, remember the Elsagate thing? Those, like, what do you do? Like, when you see the thumbnails, you don't think much of it. Oh, it's just people using pop culture characters. Anybody could watch. Anybody could watch it. Teenager, kid, adult. Sure, most of the audience is going to be children, but there's other people who can watch it as well. So I get why there would be some snide jokes in there, some adult-oriented jokes in there, kind of like any old cartoon. But this was not just that. It was just outright, some of it was just outright adult-oriented, and that's it. Like a child wouldn't get some of these things or understand them, and yet they're being exposed to it. Then they go in the comments and have to deal with what they don't even know about, pedophiles trying to interact with them, again, it sucks. But YouTube does what they can. So I guess to wrap it up, because I feel like I'm not really saying anything, I'm just talking. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys do get what I'm saying, but I just feel like YouTube shouldn't punish the mass majority over a small portion of YouTube. Yes, they do have to do something about it, but you can't account for literally everybody when your site has billions of people. No one that is a sentient being, not even a group of humans, nobody can account for billions of people. Can't do it. Sorry. Can't fucking do it. It's not a thing. Can't do it. So, I just hope that they do something about it, but I don't feel like everyone should be punished for it. I don't know. Sorry if you watch this whole thing and then you're like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about or what you're saying. But hopefully you guys get it. I don't know.